Nothing prepares you for the death of a loved one. Nothing, absolutely nothing prepares you for the death of a loved one. This is Musings with Ene Ali, your favorite companion for Saturday chores. See, even if you knew maybe the person was sick and then doctors had told you you had just limited time, right? You will not know why it will pain you, how, to what degree you will be pained until that news comes. You would think that, oh, we are aware, we are prepared. Let them just announce it and say, oh, time of death. That's when your heart will fail you. You'll be shocked at the way your heart will just give way. The circle of denial, realization, sadness, grief, rinse and repeat. Then you think you are making progress in healing. You think that you are doing well in healing. Then you step out of your morning room and then you realize that the world didn't even stop one bit to acknowledge that someone exited this realm. Not one bit. To even acknowledge your grave. You would expect like at least maybe a 1 minute silence for the dead, and you would discover shockingly that the world is extremely rude. They just move on. Then you break down all over again. Then months pass, years pass, and they have told you now, time heals. Then you discover that they lied to you. You will not be angry because you would be like, okay, this is some years, right? So why does it hurt like it was yesterday? They say, oh, you grow around the pain. You realize that there is nothing. The pain is there, staring you in the eye. And then there's this circle of anger. You are angry that you are pained. You know you are hurting. You are angry at the hurt because, it has taken time. Time heals. You should move on, right? But then you know that you cannot move on like nothing happened because it happened. You want to move on, but to where? Move on. I agree with you. I agree we should all move on. We should move on to where, to what? We should act like this person was never here. And it's cruel. It's cruel of you if you act like, okay, this person was never here. Let's just fashi this person, right? I don't think we've cracked the code of grieving or any of those things. I don't think we've figured it out. And I wish we had. I wish we have figured it out. I hope we figure it out. But time doesn't heal. I honestly wish it does. I've sat down with people that are old, and then you see them talking about people that they lost when they were much younger, and you can see in their eyes that the grief is there, the grief is fresh. They are going through the entire process all over again. And you're wondering, okay, this event happened some 20 years ago and this person is still pained. Then we mourn. We mourn for many reasons. One of the reasons I believe we mourn is that we mourn for the things that could have been. We mourn for the moments that could have been. We think of the one time it could have been nicer. you think of the one time you could have come through for them. You had come through so many times, but that one time that you didn't come through, that one time then breaks you different. It's why we love people loudly. It's why I if I love someone, I go the extra mile to make sure that they are aware. They are it's in their knowledge that this person loves me, this person cares about me, so that they don't forget it. I believe it makes it easier, right? So that you will not have to regret the way you treated someone. You don't have to regret the things you could have done differently. Especially knowing that there's I think that's what gives this depth of sadness to it. Knowing fully well that there is absolutely nothing you can do about it. You can't say, okay, going forward, I'll begin to treat them better. There's nothing like that. You can't turn back the hands of time and be nicer. So it's just the permanence of it. It's heart wrenching. And then it is worse if there's no support system. By support system, I mean if there's no one to acknowledge that grief. Yeah, if there's no one to acknowledge it. So you see an old woman die and someone is crying and saying, why are you crying now? This person is old. No, you don't know what this person represents to me. You don't know. You understand? You don't know where it aches. And then there's nobody to acknowledge that, okay, this thing, it hurts. You should actually grieve. If you are mourning, if you are grieving, I hope that you find comfort. I hope that you break through from your mourning into God and find that the Holy Spirit is not comforter for namesake. It's actually comforter. That it's only God that has the ability to reach out to your heart and heal. And heal because He's the only person that knows what is aching, that knows where it is aching, that knows the degree of the ache. Even you might want to express it, right? You might not even be able to express the depth of it. So I hope that in your grief you find God, because you would need you will need God. You will need God. You will need God to not lose it. You will need God to not want to die. You know? And even if you want to die, you will need God to not die. You need God to not die. I hope that your heart heals. I hope that you find comfort in God. See you next time.